Hello? Hey, hey you, is this the complaint department? Because I want to complain.
You want to complain? Look at this shirt. I've only had it a week and the seams are already starting to fall apart. My socks keep falling down, and can you believe I paid $20 for this haircut? I have got a terrible headache. My carpal tunnel's acting up, and I can feel my elbow. What if I bump it on something? Now it's gonna hurt. And don't even get me started on people who drive too slow in the fast lane.
Excuse me, is this the complaint department?
This is the virtual complaint department. Which reminds me, one of the most irritating things is when people can't see the obvious. I mean, you're talking to me on a computer monitor, which you started by clicking on the complaint department link. Not there are literally dozens of complaints spewing out of my mouth, and you still ask, is this the complaint department?
Yes, but I'm supposed to complain to you.
It's a joke. You know, someone enters the virtual complaint department expecting to complain about something, but then has these complaints thrown at them. Tables turn sort of thing.
Oh, I see. Good. That's actually pretty funny.
Most people don't think so.
Well, complaints are usually attached to emotion. Are probably catching them off guard.
Anger.
What?
Anger is the only emotion attached to complaints.
What about frustration?
A relative of anger.
A relative?
Annoyance, irritation, fury, rage, antagonism, resentment, ire, wrath, and frustration. All relatives of anger. No matter how you slice it, people are mad.
Well, we have a right to be mad. Take my complaint, for example.
Hey, could you do me a favor?
Well, I don't think...
Could you just stay online and watch the complaint department for me while I go grab a Diet Coke?
But I don't work here.
Oh, come on. It'll just be a second. I'm dying of thirst. I started licking the water on my screensaver. You can guess how good that is.
But I wouldn't know what to do.
There's nothing to do. Just sit here and look into your camera. Somebody comes online, just listen to their complaint.
I don't know. I came here to complain, and now...
Oh, you can do it. You're great with people.
I am?
Sure, you were great with me. And you look really good on camera.
I can't be in charge of an entire department.
The link says complaint department, but they really just mean this chat room. Thanks so much. I'll be back in a jiff.
Is there a PDF?
Is this the complaint department?
No. No, it's not. Nope.
Well, but the link said complaint department.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I meant to say yes, it is. Actually, it's the virtual complaint department. See, my shirt is only a week old, and you can see the seams. They're already falling apart. Look at this.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I wish to register a complaint.
Okay. What seems to be your problem?
This right here is the problem.
Is that goo?
No, it's not goo. They changed
like...
my favorite cookie after years and years of creating, producing, and selling the perfect cookie. They changed it, and I don't like the change.
It looks like goo.
It's not goo. It's not. It's the part of the changed cookie that I do not like.
That doesn't look like a cookie.
I told you, it's not the cookie. It's the part of a cookie.
The part of the cookie you don't like.
Exactly.
May I ask what kind of cookie it is?
I don't know what kind of cookie it is now that they changed it, but it used to be the perfect blend between the rudimentary flavors. Two delightfully crunchy and perfectly corpulent chocolate, like round discs surrounding a wondrous vanilla cream icing, creating the sandwich style confectionery with impeccable aptitude for immersing the bovine liquid refreshment.
An Oreo.
In a nutshell, as everyone knows, the Oreo used to have the perfect cookie to cream ratio of 71% cookie to 29% cream, creating piquancy from a residence of recompense after one's ultimate demise.
A heavenly flavor?
Exactly. Now the ratio of cream has changed from 29% to 58%. And I had to scrape off over half of the frosting just to enjoy my beloved cookie. Just to enjoy it.
29 to 58. Oh, I get it. You bought the double stuffed.
Double stuffed?
Yeah, they came out with double stuffed Oreos. That was several years ago, but you can still get the regular kind.
I can?
Yeah, just read the package. There's other flavors too: golden vanilla, Neapolitan, mint, birthday cake, banana split, peanut butter, and of course, double stuffed.
Guess I should have read the package. What am I gonna do with all that extra icing?
Save it. Maybe they'll come out with a just perfectly corpulent chocolate discs flavor.
Wouldn't that be something?
Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you watch the complaint department for just a sec? I have a sudden craving.
No. No, I will not. I wouldn't even know
Here,
what to do.
I'm sending you an online complaint form. I'll be right back.
You dumb imbecile.
Excuse me?
I bought a brand new 74-inch high definition flat screen TV from you not a week ago, and now it's not working.
You didn't buy it from me.
Well, not you specifically, but from your online store, and I want to know what you're going to do about it.
Well, let's see. I'm sure there's something. Ah, here we are. Television complaint form. Let's go down the list and see if there's anything that we can rectify this problem.
Fine.
Hmm.
And sorry about that insult when I came online. Sometimes I just get carried away.
Apology accepted. Number one. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I was watching my favorite program, World's Dumbest Imbeciles, when all of a sudden the screen went dark.
Dark screen. Dark screen. Here it is. Was there a number on the screen, like a channel number or cable provider logo?
No, it was completely dark. There wasn't any logo, number, no picture whatsoever.
Hmm. Let's see. Did you try the on button?
Well, of course I tried the on button. That's the first thing I tried. Then I tried every other button and still nothing.
Hmm. Did you check the cables connected to the back of the TV?
That's the next thing I did. I checked every cable on the back of the TV, and there are a lot of them. I have cables going to the cable box, cables going to a DVD player, cables going to my kid's gaming system, and cables going to the modem. But I made sure each one of them was secure. Then I tried the on button again, the on button on the TV, and the on button on the remote, and still nothing.
Well, next there's a big, thick black cord on the back of the TV that needs to be plugged into the wall. Did you make sure it was plugged in?
Well, you see, the problem with that is that the TV is on top of a big dresser, and the plug is behind the dresser, and the dresser is really close to the wall.
Well, how close?
I'd say it was about 3 or 4 inches away from the wall.
Well, that should be enough space for you to at least look behind and maybe see if it's plugged in.
Normally, yes, but right now it's really dark back there.
Did you use the flashlight on your phone?
No, I'm using my phone to talk to you. Duh.
Well, it is kind of dark on your screen. Why is it dark?
The lights are off.
Well, why don't you just turn on the lights?
Because right now on our side of town there's a power outage.
I see. Delete, delete, delete. Do you still have the original packaging of the TV?
I always keep the boxes.
Well, here's what I want you to do. I want you to pack up the TV into the original packaging and mail it back to us.
It's that bad, huh?
I'm afraid so. There's an online form that you'll need to fill out, and it'll ask you why you're returning it. So just say that there's nothing wrong with the TV, and it's just that you're too stupid to own a television.
I am?
Well, most definitely. But you're actually perfect for this job. Could you watch the complaint department for just a second? I'll be right back.
I guess so. There's nothing ever good on anyway. Roar!
Ah, how awful.
Roar! Roar! Oh, I'm extremely sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Oh, oh, good. For a moment there, I thought you were, quite mad.
No, no. I was just expecting someone else. Anyway, can I help you?
Uh, this is the complaint department, right?
Virtual complaint department? Can I help you?
Yes, thank you. I came here to complain about. I'm sorry. It's just that. Who were you expecting?
I'm sorry?
That mask. You were expecting to jump out at someone else. Who is it?
Oh, actually, I'm not allowed to tell you.
Why not?
It's private, and you wouldn't know the person anyway.
I might. And the way you jumped out like that doesn't seem very private. Who is it?
I'm sorry, but that is between the person whose name I am not mentioning and the complaint department. It's a private message for that person and that person only. Can I help you?
I already know the message. It's rawr.
No. That's only half the message. Did you wish to register a complaint or not?
Yes, but not to you. I wish to complain to someone else.
I assure you, I'm perfectly capable of assisting you with whatever your grievance might be.
No, I find you rude and very annoying.
Fine, I'll find another associate.
Good.
Hello, can I help you?
No. You just put on a different mask.
No, I didn't. I'm a completely different person.
No. I don't want you. You're terrible.
And I suppose you could do better?
A slug could do better.
A slug? Fine, prove it.
Excuse me, where do you think you're going?
Is this the complaint department?
Yes, but I'm afraid that the attendant has. Oh, I see. I have to. Perhaps I can help you.
Oh, great. Because I'm at my wit's end. I just don't know what to do.
What seems to be the problem?
I think my husband is going deaf.
That is a problem. And what makes you think he's losing his hearing?
Well, he doesn't answer me half the time. I have to call to him several times before I get any response. It seems the only time he can hear me is when we're standing face to face and he can see my lips move.
I see. Let's try an experiment. Do you both have mobile phones?
Sure. I make sure he has it set to ring and vibrate to make sure he answers.
Here's what I want you to do. Call his phone. And when he answers, I want you to talk softly. If there's no response, talk a little louder. And if there's still no response, talk a little louder, and so on until you finally get an answer.
Sounds reasonable. It's ringing. Oh, he answered. Hello, honey? No answer. Hello, sweetheart. Are you there? Still nothing. Darling, can you hear me? Nope. Complete silence. If you can't see my lips moving, you can't hear me.
Huh. What's his number? I'll call him.
Good idea. I'd like to have another witness so that I can convince him to go in for a hearing test. 555-4529.
Hello? Is anyone there? Oh, hi. I'm calling on behalf of your wife. Yes, she's right here. Yes, I can. Right. I'll let her know. Okay, bye-bye.
He could hear you?
Yes, he could.
What did he say?
He said that he answered you 3 times and wants to know what you want. He also says you always do that to him.
Oh, I wonder what that means.
Hey, could you watch the complaint department for me for just a sec?
What? I didn't hear you.
Thanks, I'll be right back.
So, what do you think I should do?
Hello? I'd like to register a complaint. Hey,
Oh, hi.
I'd like to register a complaint.
At the moment, I'm afraid there's no one here to complain to.
You're here, aren't you?
Yes, but, well, what is your complaint?
My bill is wrong.
It seems to be in order.
No, look at the cheese price.
Here it is. Jarlsberg. That's good cheese.
Yes, but the price is wrong.
Let's see. They charged you $8.59 a pound. An excellent bargain for such high quality cheese.
Exactly. But the price online says $10.43 per pound. So they charged me the wrong price.
But they only charged you $8.59 a pound. I don't think they were trying to swindle you.
Nevertheless, it is still incorrect.
I think I found the problem. See, in the online grocery department, starting today, Jarlsberg cheese is on sale for $8.59 a pound. They simply gave you the sale price early.
That may be, but when I bought it, the price was $10.43 per pound. I demand a correction.
Well, the customer is always right. Let's see, you bought 2 pounds and paid $17.18, and the old price was $10.43 times 2, which is $20.86 for a difference of $3.68. So you owe an additional $3.68.
What about the sales tax and shipping?
Times 0.06 equals 22 cents for a grand total of $3.88.
What about the cost of the plastic wrapping around the cheese?
That's already included in the cost of the cheese. But I can see you're insistent, so 2.5 cents for that.
The Jarlsberg name sticker?
3/4 of a cent for that.
The nutritional information label?
0.25 cents for that.
Cow flatulent reduction injections? You didn't think I knew about those, did you?
No, we were trying to keep that a secret. Another 8.5 cents.
To compensate for your time?
98 cents.
Is there tax on your time?
No tax on customer service.
Oh, thank goodness. At least there's a bright spot. It seems like there's such a surcharge on everything these days. So how much is the damage?
$4.98. You can pay by credit card, over the phone, or online.
I'm afraid I haven't any money.
Oh, that's all right. You can work it off in the complaint department for the next 2 minutes.
Is this the complaint department?
At least for the next 2 minutes.
I've been trying to call the Army surplus store for 2 days now, and the line seems to be disconnected.
What number did you call?
I wrote it down on this piece of paper. 0900-1700.
That doesn't sound like a real phone number.
I wrote it down exactly as they had on the door.
Was it under a sign that said open?
Why, yes, that's another thing. The sign said open, but the door was locked.
That's their operating hours. It's military time. It means they're open from 0900 to 1700 hours.
What time is 1700 hours?
5.
A clock?
Yes. Here's the real number to Army Surplus Customer Service. Their phone lines are open 24 hours a day and 7 days a week.
Is that Eastern or Pacific time?
Daylight savings time.
You know what? I can't call anyway. My phone is damaged.
It looks like it's off.
Well, that's what everyone keeps telling me. How do I turn it on?
Just push any button.
There isn't one.
I can see several buttons.
Yes, there's a volume button, there's a home button, and a settings button. I've looked on every square millimeter of this phone, and let me assure you, there's no any button.
It looks like it's had water damage.
I don't see how that's possible. I've kept it in my jacket pocket through 2 washings.
You washed your jacket with your phone in the pocket?
Yes, but the label on the tag says that it's waterproof.
Okay, that's 2 minutes. I've done my time. Good luck with...
So I just wait on here then?
Is this where I can complain about my parents?
Well, if you want to.
Good, because they're a real pain in the neck.
Is that so? Are they super old and senile, and you have to take care of them?
No, they're just unreasonable. They have all these rules, and I have to follow them, or there will be consequences.
Consequences. Nasty things those are.
Tell me about it. But get this, my dad thinks that there are good consequences.
Good consequences? Like what?
Take the other day, for example. I wanted some cake, so instead of just baking one, my mom shows me the instructions on the back of the cake mix box and says, follow these instructions, but because of the way that our oven heats and the climate that we live in, cook the cake 7 minutes less than what it says on the box.
And did you?
Oh yeah, she made me do it all by myself. She just stood there and answered the questions.
Was she right about the 7 minutes?
Yeah. Cake turned out extremely moist and delicious. So my dad says, nice work. This is a delightful consequence of following the instructions.
A strange way to put it, but I guess that is a good consequence.
But then comes the bad consequences. In order to make the cake, I had to use several dishes, pans, and utensils.
Naturally.
Get this. They made me wash the dishes.
So you're like the little red hen.
Exactly. I had to make it and do all the cleanup.
And then they want to just eat all the fruits of your labor?
Oh no. They're diabetic. They couldn't have any.
I see. And did you purchase the cake mix?
Of course not. My parents buy all the food.
But they don't eat the cake.
No, but I
So
do.
basically, you want your parents to buy your food, fix your food, and clean up the mess while you just eat the food?
Finally,
Oh,
someone gets it. Why do I
they get it.
Is this the complaint department?
Can you help this person?
Me? You want me to?
You can do it. I'll be right back.
What is your complaint?
My arm hurts.
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I'll take a look.
I'm sick of doctors. I fell out of a tree.
I need to look at the other arm
Why?
because it's injured.
No, this is the one that hurts.
Then why does the one that have all these bandages?
To stop the blood.
So it is hurt.
No, this is the one that's hurt.
Clearly, that one has multiple wounds, and the one without the bandages looks perfectly fine. Instead of the complaint department, I think you need to see the psychiatrist.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have explained. A long time ago, this arm suffered a rare nerve injury, which resulted in the complete lack of this arm's ability to feel pain.
Really, I've never heard of that.
Here. It's extremely rare. It's sort of like a super extreme case of carpal tunnel. But it's true. Watch this.
Oh my, yes, thank you. Thank you for the demonstration. I thank you.
Here, you try. Go on. Have a bite. Oh, yeah, you're on that side of the screen.
It's not necessary anyway.
Then I'll give it a good karate chop.
No. No. Please stop. You'll get blood everywhere.
Waste sometimes.
Now, if this is not the arm that hurts, then how did you get all those injuries?
Well, all these band-aids on my fingers, I got while chopping onions. That always happens. This one on my wrist, I got from one of those jagged strips you tear off from saran wrap with. This one I got from one, believe it or not, from a whack-a-mole machine at Chuck E. Cheese.
May I take a look? You need to go to the hospital. That's a gaping wound.
It doesn't hurt.
And it'll eventually get infected or worse.
But it doesn't hurt.
Pain is an indicator that there's something wrong. You don't even have that indicator. There's something wrong. I'm going to get help.
But this is the arm that hurts. Excuse me, why are you wearing that mask?
I'm a cat burglar.
I see. Can I help you?
I'm bored. See this? I burgled it.
That's not cool. Do you need a letter opener or something?
No, letter openers are for wimps. Who can't just rip open an envelope? It's only paper.
I like letter openers. In fact, hold that one up. Wait, that looks exactly like my letter opener.
It is yours.
What? How'd you get it?
I told you, I burgled it.
So you came to my house and stole my letter opener?
No, I didn't go to your house. I'm a virtual burglar.
You stole it through my computer?
Yes, sorry.
I don't believe you are. And I don't believe you stole my letter opener through my computer.
Why not?
Because that's impossible.
Why do you say that?
Because there's no such thing as a Wait a minute. Where's my pen?
Is this it?
Yes. What?
I virtually burgled it. Sorry.
You keep saying you're sorry, but you keep doing it.
I'm bored.
Is that why you steal? You're bored.
No. Burglary started a long time ago when I was little. I stole all my friends' toys. Bobby Richmond.
You realize that stealing hurts other people?
Oh, yes. When I first stole Bobby's toys, he just cried and cried. And I pretended like I didn't know anything about it, but I felt terrible. It just ate me up inside, but I was too scared to confess. So, instead of returning the toys, I just stole some more.
That's awful.
I know, but after a while, I stopped feeling guilty. I became a full-time thief, and now I've branched out into virtual burglary. I know it hurts people, but I just don't seem to care.
Hey, where's my Coke Zero?
Sorry, I'm bored.
Maybe you should get caught and have to pay your crimes.
I have many times. That's boring too.
You keep saying that. Why are you so bored?
The movies make being a thief look so glamorous, but in real life, it's just boring.
It doesn't seem like it would be boring. The thrill of planning the heist, the excitement of anticipating the moment, the exhilaration of the risk of being caught, the adventure of getting away with it, and the pleasure of your loot.
I see you watch movies too. To tell you the truth, I don't feel anything. No thrill, no excitement, no exhilaration, no adventure, and certainly no pleasure. I wish I could just go back to when I was that stupid kid and feel the guilt of stealing Bobby's toys again.
You want to feel guilty?
It's better than feeling nothing.
I just realized something. You have the exact same condition as my arm, only it's inside. I'll be back.
Do you see this?
Is that lemonade?
Yes. I want to open a lemonade stand. But check this out. It's not bad, but it's a bit weak.
Weak lemonade, huh? That's not good.
Exactly. Now watch. It's still weak. It tastes exactly the same.
Well, how many?
It's unbelievable. Would you buy weak lemonade?
No, at least not twice.
Yeah, me either.
Again?
Of course. Practice makes perfect. Ugh. It's weak. Weak. Way too weak.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help but notice that you keep mixing the same amount of lemonade powder with the same amount of water each time.
2 scoops. It's what it says on the package.
Perhaps the people who came up with the portions were envisioning a smaller cup.
Well, the instructions didn't say anything about that.
Maybe not, but you can't just keep doing the exact
Look, is this the complaint department or not?
virtual complaint department.
Then help me with my complaint.
Are you using the same amount of water?
Of course.
2 scoops of lemonade powder?
No more, no less.
It's gonna be too watery.
Well, look, even though I used the exact same ingredients, this time I expect a different result. Down the hatch. Ah, way too weak. Too weak.
You can't just expect the same thing over and over again and expect a different result.
Why not? The people in Washington, D.C. do.
Listen, there's something I gotta take care of. Could you watch the complaint department for just a minute?
You've got to help me. I have a song stuck in my head and it won't get out. I can't sleep. I can't work. I can't do anything. Help, please.
Isn't that how Beethoven went insane?
Beethoven didn't go insane.
Sure he did. Jason Beethoven, he lived down the street from me. It was this song called Chicken with His Head Cut Off. In his mind, he only heard it played by a banjo. Couldn't get it out of his head. They had to take him away in a straitjacket.
This is the complaint department, isn't it?
The virtual complaint department. And new today, we also sell lemonade. Virtually, of course.
You're not being very helpful. I'm desperate. I need to sleep. It just keeps playing over and over again.
Sorry. Have you tried eating bananas?
Yeah, they only pop up in the song.
Oh. Well, may I ask what song is running through your head?
Old MacDonald.
You don't mean Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
And on that farm, he had a banana. E-I-E-I-O.
Oh dear, this is awful. Have you tried counting sheep?
With a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there.
No. Okay, so everything you try ends up in the song. Man, this is worse than chicken with his head cut off.
Here a bok, there a bok, everywhere bok. Help me.
You could order some lemonade.
No thanks. That looks weak. With a week here and a week. Ugh!
Stop. That's an obnoxious song. All right, sing something else. Here, sing with me. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
Here a glow, there a glow, everywhere a glow, glow. Oh, oh, no.
See, it's impossible.
I hate that song. Let's sing something else. What about Father Abraham, like we sing in Sunday school? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Old MacDonald had a farm. Okay, stop. This can't be.
Do happy birthday. Ready? Go.
And on that farm he had a birthday. No. Stop. Let's see. What about when the Saints go marching in? All right, go. With the
march here and a march
there. So let me out of here.
Is this a complaint department?
Absolutely. Do you have a complaint?
I most certainly do. First, I woke up to absolute silence. Usually Mrs. Wallaby's dog is yapping at the wee hours of the morning, waking up me and the whole neighborhood. I mean, who gets up before 9 a.m.? And it's one of those annoying little dogs with one of those high whiny barks. But this morning there was nothing.
So you were able to sleep in?
I'd hardly call 10 a.m. sleeping in. Then I go out to get the paper, which is usually thrown into my rose bushes, but it's sitting right there on my doorstep. I didn't even have to put my slippers on to go and get it.
So that was a good thing.
What do you think? But while I'm getting the paper, I noticed that the neighbors across the street had taken down their pool.
Swimming pool?
Yes. They had this little 2-foot blow-up swimming pool out in their front yard, but they have no fence. And the city ordinance clearly states that any pool over 18 inches high must be enclosed by a 6-foot fence. I've called the city several times to report the violation, but they would never do anything about it.
But the pool is gone now?
Yes. I was going to call the city again today to complain, but now there's just no sense. But that's not all.
for lunch, I decided to go to Taco Bell.
You don't seem like the person who frequents the Bell.
No, but I do like fried chicken. And one time when I went to my favorite chicken place, they had combined it with a Taco Bell. So I tried a few of the menu items and I was hooked. The problem was that they always got my order wrong. Not enough cheese on my taco, too much fizz in my Diet Pepsi, crunchy tortillas for my burrito. I mean, what are the odds that they would get it wrong every time? But today, everything was perfect.
Oh, so the Bell came through for you.
Well, that's not all. The doctor called and said my cholesterol plummeted and I don't need to take those pills anymore. My financial portfolio went from weak to strong. My taxes went down. And on the way over here, all the traffic lights were green.
Let me get this straight. You got online to complain about not having anything to complain.
I don't know why I clicked that link. I just like the look of it. It was pretty.
You think the link to the virtual complaints department is pretty?
It's my favorite link.
Well then, I'm afraid you're all out of excuses.
Excuses for what?
Hey, how would you like to run the complaint department?
Me?
It'd just be for a few minutes till I get back.
Yes, I'll do it.
All right, okay, so here's what you do.
Oh, shut up. I know what to do. Get going. I got it covered. Everything will be fine. Just get out of here and let me do my job. Welcome to the complaint department. Can I help you?
Yes. No, thank you. I shouldn't be here. I'll leave.
Wait. You came in here for something. You might as well lay it on me.
Actually, I work at another virtual complaint department on another site. Today's my day off.
Ah, a fellow complaint receptacle. Let me ask you something. Are you sick of all the people who come in and complain about the stupidest things?
Yes, that's why I'm here. For example, I had this lady come in yesterday to complain that every morning her husband wakes up, stretches his arms, and said, "I slept like a baby."
What's wrong with that?
That's what I asked her. So she says he doesn't remember when we had babies. They don't sleep that well.
So what did you say?
I told her to just be grateful that he doesn't wake up hungry and crying every 2 hours with a load in his pants.
A very good point.
I thought so, but she closed her screen all angry. And then there's this guy who gets on with one of those sticky fly strips wrapped all around his head, and he can't get it off. I mean, is it me?
Is it I?
What?
I believe the proper grammatical form of the question would be, is it I?
Are you sure? What if you added the word just into it? Is it just me? I mean, people say that all the time, but I've never heard anyone say, is it just I?
You're right. That does sound weird. Let's see. You use I for the subject of the sentence, like I am listening to complaints. And me for the subject of the sentence, like this person is complaining to me.
Yes, you wouldn't say this person is complaining to I.
So is I the subject of our question?
Is it I or is it the subject of the question?
You know, I'm not sure, but I am sure that I've heard the phrase, is it I, somewhere before.
Now that you mention it, I believe I've heard it put that way as well. Somewhere important, I believe.
Well, no matter whether is it me or is it I, it's a rather good question.
Yeah, I wish my customers would ask it before they come to my complaint department.
Wouldn't that be something? It would change the whole way we do things around here. It might even change the world.
Come to think of it, we better not spread that around. If that ever happened, we'd be out of job.
Right. Mun's the word. Hey, you're an experienced complaint taker. I was wondering if you could do me a favor. It will only take a sec.
Sure, what is it?
Could you? Wait, maybe it is me.
No, I think you're right. Is it I?
No, I mean the problem. Maybe the problem is me.
What problem?
You know what? Never mind. I was going to ask you to watch the complaint department for me while I went off and took a break, but I think I'll stay. Yes, I'm going to stay at my post.
Yeah, it's not really my day off. I asked someone to watch my complaint department for me while I came here. I can't believe I couldn't see it before. It is me, or I. I've got to go get back. See ya.
Have a nice day.
Here you are.
This certificate grants the holder the right to be happy for the rest of the day. Really?
I'll email it to you. No more excuses.
Thank you. Well, what about tomorrow?
Worry about that when you come to it.
Hey, I've got it. Sing with me. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a grievance, E-I-E-I-O, with a grumble here, a grumble there, here, there, grow, everywhere, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Well,
It's gone. It's completely gone.
we just need to finish the song.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This is wonderful. Goodbye.
Hey, check this out. Down the hatch.
I gotta try that.
Ooh, it's delicious.
It's wonderful. You double the amount of lemonade mix. Brilliant. Wait till my customers taste this flavor explosion. This is awesome.
What?
You know what?
Sorry.
Here. I found Bobby Richmond's phone number. You gotta start somewhere.
You're right. Thank you.
There you are. I called the paramedics. They're waiting for you outside of your house.
Will they give me something for the pain in my arm?
I hope not. You need that pain, but they're going to fix both of your arms.
Excellent. Thank you.
I found the solution to your problem.
And how is a ping pong supposed to get my parents to bake cakes and wash my dishes?
You get a paddle, just like this, or bigger, or maybe something with spikes on it.
You're going to say that I should go get a low-level entry job. Let me just tell you what I told my parents. I'm not going to work on an assembly line.
Nope, just give the paddle to your parents and tell them to give you a nice, good spanking.
What? You can't talk to me
You're
like
a
that.
self-aggrandizing, pompous parasite who thinks that the principles of responsibility and consequences apply to everyone but you. Now it's time to grow up and stop acting like a baby.
I hate you. You're ruining my life.
Thanks for watching the complaint department. How'd it go?
Pretty good. Hey, what time does the department close?
6.
O'clock?
Yes, 6 o'clock.
Okay, I'll come back then.
Why? We'll be closed.
Bye.
I'd say you've worked off your bill.
What have you got there?
Creamy Havarti. It's on sale, you know.
It looks wonderful. I must purchase some. I hope they've updated their sales price, or I'll be back.
I know you will.
All right, I've got the solution. You take a piece of paper and you roll it up like this into a cone.
Like this?
Perfect. Now, put the skinny end in your ear and see if your husband answers you now. It's only temporary. You'll need to see a doctor.
Of course. To think, all this time the problem was me. Or is it I?
Either one works.
Oh goodness. My husband's calling me.
I didn't hear your phone ring.
He's in the living room searching for me. I better get going. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how awful. No, I told you already. I want someone else.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm extremely sorry. I thought you were someone else.
I'm definitely not someone else. As you can see, I'm an entirely different person.
I guess the problem wasn't someone else. Good day.
Have the power is back on in your neighborhood.
Ah! So I'll be able to see behind the dresser to make sure the big cord is plugged into the wall.
Actually, you will not need to. Your TV should work perfectly fine now.
Why? Because the power came back? Oh, suddenly I feel humiliated. Hey, I'll bet I know why the clock stopped running.
Well, now you know what you're supposed to do. And what am I supposed to do with you?
I have the answer. Take a look. They're half empty or
Wow, that's perfect.
now you can spread your icing back onto these cookies in just the right proportions.
Excellent. But how do I mean, you being there and me being here.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I normally work at the non-virgin complaint department. They have lemonade there too. I guess you'll have to buy another package of Oreos and scrape off the icing yourself. Then you can spread your icing onto the empty cookies.
Well, thank you. I'm off to the store. I've got a lot of cookies to repair.
Whew, I'm back.
Oh, hi. You got your drink, I see.
Oh, yeah. I would have got you one too, but you're not here.
That's okay. Diet Coke hurts my back.
It hurts your back? How's that?
When I take a drink of it, I have to bend over so far to lick the dirt off of my shoes just to get the terrible taste out of my mouth.
I see. Well, how did everything go?
Fairly well, I suppose. I learned a lot about people.
Let me guess. It's easy to see the solution to someone else's complaint, but when it comes to our own problems...
Well, yes, that's one thing. But in the bigger picture,
I just realized that you never got to tell me your complaint.
That's okay. I don't need to.
No, you came in here for a reason, and then you were so kind, and you let me, you gave me a good turn. The least I can do is hear your complaint.
Actually, now that I had time to think about it, it was I.
It was me.
No, you had nothing to do with it.
No, I mean the proper way to say that is it was me.
Are you sure? Is it me? Is it I? Is it me? Is it I can't tell which one sounds better, but I'm sure I've heard the question, is it I, before.
Now that you mention it, I believe I've heard it put that way as well. More important, I think.
No matter. Either way, it's a good question, which has caused me to look inward. I should ask it more frequently. Thank you for the experience.
School.